Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at another flying beast in Eternal Strands, the Highland Iceclaw. If you have already faced the Aztec Drake, some of this might feel familiar, but trust me, this frosty menace has a few tricks of its own. So let's break this fight down step by step. The most important thing to know going in is that the Iceclaw's sweet spot for harvesting appears on its back, and you can only access it while it's in flight. But to activate the harvest point, you first need to break one of its wings. Just like with the Ashpeak Drake, the best approach is to focus on damaging only one wing. If you break both wings, then the Iceclaw will stop flying, taking away your chance to extract the strand. So just break one wing and you will see a prominent injury cue on it. And as a bonus, it won't be able to pull off that annoying barrel roll while you're on its back, making the whole process a lot smoother. That doesn't mean you're in the clear just yet though, because this thing has a serious stomping problem. Yes, it loves to stomp a lot. Even with one wing weakened, the Iceclaw is still an absolute menace thanks to its stomps, which can knock you off balance and deal a ton of damage if you're not careful. That's where the next step comes in. You will want to focus on damaging both of its claws. When you do this right, you will see a cracked stone effect on its feet. That's your sign that you're good to go. This part can get tricky, but there are two ways to make it easier. You can pin it down using an ice wall, which works surprisingly well, giving you a good window to keep hacking away at its feet. And while it might be tempting to go all out with fire spells, I wouldn't recommend it. Fire damage can actually mess up your loot, burning some of those valuable feathers, and that's the last thing you want after all this effort. Now, while you're dealing with everything else, you will also have to watch out for the Iceclaw's relentless attacks. It's got all the classic moves you'd expect from a Titan. Shake-offs to throw you off if you try climbing on its back, tail sweeps that'll smack anyone standing too close, and head bashes that'll knock you back. And of course, we can't forget those stomps we already talked about. Safe to say this thing does not like uninvited guests. But the real danger, that comes from its two signature ice attacks. First up, the Ice Shard Barrage. And trust me, this one's brutal. Imagine getting pelted by a Gatling gun, but instead of bullets, it's razor sharp ice. The Iceclaw unleashes a relentless flurry of shards, dealing sustained impact damage and chilling you to the bone with frost damage over time. And the best way to avoid it? Take cover behind something solid, even a tree will do. But if there's nothing to hide behind, then run fast and don't look back. Then there's the Ice Mine attack, the very spell you'll unlock from its strand. When the Iceclaw uses this move, it hurls out an ice mine that pulls you in, chills you with frost damage, and then detonates in a deadly blast. Taking cover might soften the blow, but honestly, sprinting away is your best bet. React fast enough and you can escape the danger zone before the explosion even happens. And here's the kicker, it doesn't stop at just one. The Iceclaw usually throws out 3 mines in succession before moving on to its next attack. So stay alert, stay mobile. Once you have damaged one wing and cracked both feet, the Iceclaw will drastically cut back on its stomps. That means it's your cue to climb. Moment you grab on, it should take off. That's your chance. Scale up quickly and reach the harvest point to extract the strand before it touches back down. Move fast or you will miss your window. Taking down the Highland Iceclaw gets you the Iceclaw full grain plus the Frostmine Weave strand, which is seriously a cool reward, especially if you're looking to add some icy firepower to your arsenal. And that's your game plan for taking down the Highland Iceclaw without getting yeeted into oblivion. If you found this guide helpful, drop a like and subscribe for more.